What's up guys, this is ScherBR talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna talk about the Passion Azami training dojo with music. This new event is actually very nice because all you have to do is score a high damage and you get all the rewards. It's not a farming event, it's a one and done. And here we are gonna fight against bosses that are weak to Sun, Shadow, and Pierce. A very strange combination of elements. But the last boss, Ifrit, can trigger a counter when you attack it directly, and it's a fire attack, so there's that. You can bring Aunus in order to negate all fire damage or other types of shields, but this boss does a lot of damage. It's good to do some sustain alongside damage so that you don't die so fast. Well, it attacks with slash and blunt, so you should be careful more about this after heat. Oh, and one important thing, the rewards on this event go up to 2 million damage on the hard stage, but you don't need to go as far as that. If you get to 1.5 million, that's already good enough because the rewards after that point are useless, just expedition tickets and gold. So if your damage is not high enough, stop here, you get the best rewards from the event. With that said, I want to talk about the first strategy. This one uses Pierce damage dealers alongside Leon. Leon's not even strong here, but he just helps because of, well, charge one ice bullet. That is enough to just increase the damage of the party, and, well, he already does enough damage with the Remembrance gun. And I have the newest Darque here. He does not even need inheritance, but you can get Mega Trust Plus if you are not feeling like using instant kill. Then there is also the latest Mikhail. Well, it's not exactly helping much here. He has outcharge that decreases the damage and increases the damage of your party, while Quadruple Pierce is also pretty strong, so you should be using either the O's, and he also buffs Dexterity and STR when he attacks, so I guess he is okay to use. And then Matriarch is here in the middle, and she's using Pean of Peace to buff Dexterity, Will, Love, and Charisma. In the back we have Aunus because of the Fire Shield, it's gonna help a ton, most of the attacks will be negated. Darque is in the front because this Darque can evade with 25% chances. So this is the party. Sometimes Matriarch won't buff before your damage dealers attack, but that buff will still work on the next turn, so there's that. The formation is Deadly Pierce X. Let's go. I will not be commenting because I run it all off screen. And now the second strategy brings different formation, Rainbow Rangers here. And we have a very defensive setup. Here, I have to show you even the equipments because we're not bringing Aunus, and I had to increase the heat resistance of the party. So I brought stuff like Phoenix Cloak and a lot of other equipments like Phoenix Cape and so on. We can check here. Celestial Robe, when I was always fixing the heat problem of the characters while also trying to increase Slash and Blunt. Well, the interesting thing about the setup is that we don't have a shield per se, and Goddess is very helpful here. By the setup of inheriting Heart of Goddess, this one will allow you to buff whole party for attack, defense in the last turns. This helps a ton, and I will also use at least one Feather of Goddess to heal someone. That will also increase the damage. You start the fight with Heavenly Melody, and you don't need to use that again before turn 5. Well, the other characters are Misty. Misty has a chance to attack 2 times with her skill number 2, and if she does, the damage will be very high. She also gets stronger as the time goes. Then we have Darque, but this is not the latest Darque, it's actually one before, and I just inherit Stab in the back because in long runs this one can do more damage. It's safer to use as well, and Golden Note Plus deals a lot of damage. We also have Gustave because he adds Scrum Guard and also has Steel Dominance to apply defensive stance against magical attacks. Many of the attacks are magical. And then V-Impact, when he gets to the last turn, he can just use this. If you don't, you can use Double Crush, I guess. So there is also Matriarch for sure, but this version of her is inheriting Pean of Victory, because I get more buffs to Gustave and Misty here. I don't want to buff Darque because Darque is the only one that's dexterity based. So that's the formation. Let's run.